Oh,
You're on the headset.
when I hear music, it makes me dance. This girl is look. Let me just tell you, you have you have definitely upped your game, sister. I'm just telling you, she could be DJing at Kenny Vincent Southsides, bro. She could be there.
Was that before Kenny's Key West?
That yeah.
818 to Talk
they
1073 FM.
They move. See, I know that.
818 to Talk 1073 FM. I don't need to know where they move because you hop into that limos by 8 Confidential. 818 to Talk 1073 FM, WBRP. Mornings with Brian Haldane rolling right along. Time for a little Foodie Friday. Time to bring in the Shalmation himself.
That's right. The great Shalmation.
Bro.
Have no fear. The great Shalmation. Yes, he's here. The great Shalmation. He's here.
Rocco's New Orleans style Poboy on Drusilla. Lent is here.
Lent is here.
Lent is here.
And before we came on the air, we were talking about this.
Uh-huh.
And all the Act brothers out there listening will get it. Okay?
We know where this is going. Yes.
Okay. So because of Mardi Gras, I forgot it was that week.
Yeah.
So, look, can't come that week. Last week was supposed to come. Got hemmed up on Friday. We got busy with some catering.
First Friday in Lent.
Call you.
Yeah.
Look, bro, can't get there. Come in today.
It's 3-3.
It's
March
3-3.
3rd.
The third month, the third day.
Yep. And that number 33 has been.
I want you to tell the guys that was that planned? Honestly.
It was not planned.
Okay, so.
It was not planned. It was complete happenstance. I know. Completely.
Everything about that you need to know.
100%.
Thank you.
To the 33 men from our team, yes.
Guess how many men are teaming this time?
How many?
33.
Are you in?
I can't. Yeah, I'm on vacation that week. But, we've been doing this show how many years now?
We're full into the second year of you coming on it on a regular basis, but you and I have been going at it for over a decade.
Right.
Yeah.
Since you've been doing this show.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, we made it a physical, actual thing. Like we have to keep this on the calendar all the time. Right.
And that costs you some money. So you can just tell everybody. I mean, look, my great happy once told me, never work for free. And if anybody ever wants to give you money, take it.
Yeah.
Just take it. Here's $5. I don't need it.
You know what?
No, you take the $5, right?
If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
But I got to tell you, thank you. Some people, I got to tell you, first of all, I want to thank my arms for always being by my side.
Okay. That's funny. That's funny. I like that.
And I want to thank my leg for always supporting me.
Mm-hmm.
My hands, too.
Yeah.
Hands are important.
They
more
are.
Importantly, my fingers, because I can always count on them. So here's the deal with that. This has been years and years in the making.
Yes.
And what we do, especially on Fridays during Lent season, is serve the best seafood in the Gulf South.
Yes. Yes.
Okay? You got your oysters. Mm-hmm. You got your soft shell crab. Mm-hmm. You got your freaking shrimp. Mm-hmm. You got your catfish. Mm-hmm. Okay? If we don't serve it, we ain't serving it for lunch. You don't need to be eating it on Friday.
Right.
Crawfish etouffee for the lunch special.
Y'all got crawfish etouffee?
For the lunch special.
Okay.
Fridays during Lent.
All right, that's going to happen.
Always a seafood dish.
That's going to happen.
Which leads me to why I'm here today. Not only to support you and your show.
Right.
Because every time I come on, the ratings go up like 60%.
They do.
Okay.
That's a fact.
And
that is a fact.
And Gordy still has not given me any discount on my rates when I advertise.
That is also a fact.
So I appreciate the cash under the table. So thank you.
Hey,
I
appreciate the shrimp.
But here's the deal. We did this last year.
Yeah, we did.
The grilled shrimp po' boy.
Yeah. Yep.
Swiss cheese. Right?
Yeah.
You following me?
Yeah.
Then we're going to go with a little Creole mustard, a little mayo, jalapenos. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's where.
Wait, can I out you real quick?
No,
I have to. I have to because the way you described this to me when I saw you last week at a different fish fry over at Our Lady of Mercy, the Knights of Columbus.
That's right.
I have upped their game.
And I was
yeah.
And scare everybody. They all lay. I'm over there. Doing
You know who I'm gonna take up for? Justin Bello. That man was hustling. He was hustling.
He definitely
yes.
was. I got to give it. Yeah, he was across from me too, plating the stuff up.
Yeah.
You know, but
no, but by the end of the night, when everybody's sitting around with a couple of cold ones popped open, my boy's still running trash out the back door. He was hustling.
And unfortunately for me, I went through. So I'm on a fat cycle right now. I told you about that. So November and December is my gluttony phase, right? One of the 7 deadlies. So November and December, I eat, I drink. Now we was doing good, bro. We were walking. I mean, me and all the guys, Paul Roddy, Clarence Baines the third, Hayes Brigade, Wolfie Walshhauser.
Yeah.
I mean, every morning we were Mike Clay.
Yeah.
Lost about 25 pounds until November hit.
Combined or individually? I thought you were pulling your weight.
Everybody pretty much dropped a good 20, 25 pounds. We were walking every day.
So
5 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
First thing
that way you can be done in time to listen to the show.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. As a matter of fact, sometimes we ran late and we listened to the show.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it.
We support you, baby. We got you.
When I saw you last Friday, you said you were going to have jalapeno infused mayonnaise. You got jalapenos that you're just going to stick in the mayonnaise.
Here's the truth of the matter. Here's the truth of the matter.
I just wanted to use the word infused.
You got kids.
Yeah.
You get hectic. Things happen at basketball practice late. Rocco play baseball. The girls, as you know, they got the Hoko dance this weekend or whatever. It's Hojo or whatever.
No, they got
what it is.
There's back-to-back ones. There's like a cotillion thing tonight. And then the flash dance.
All this stuff.
Yeah.
So my plan was to get up early and make jalapeno infused today. The problem is, he didn't get up early. I was supposed to walk with Hayes at 5, and he's texting me at 5:15. Dude, you up? What you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't wake up till 6.
All right.
So needless to say, he's mad at me all the time anyway, so it ain't going to make a difference one way or the other. So if you're listening, I don't care. You can be mad. Be mad. Deal with that.
Lent.
No problem.
Hold on. Don't hold on to your Hayes. It's Lent.
So I want to tell you a true Linton story.
Go for it.
And I want people to understand this. Chuck Price texted me at 9:35 last night.
Okay.
And of course, I'm sleeping. I'm old. 8:15, I'm out.
Yeah.
I got my little blankie and my pillow, my little teddy bear I've been having since I was 7.
Yeah.
Sleeping. Man, bring something with meat tomorrow. I know you're doing seafood. He don't want the grill. Shrimp.
Why would you not? I don't care if it's
Because
Lent or
he's a
not.
pagan. That's what I was getting at.
Oh, God.
The pagans don't care. Let him eat meat on Friday. You want to sell your soul to the devil? Do what you got to do. Don't bring me into it. The point is, I did accommodate my friend. Okay. Brought him some ham.
Hey.
Which is a filthy, dirty animal, by the way. Don't eat pig. You
By the
heard
way,
that from me?
Yeah, no. I heard you. I heard you just fine. So Chuck P is getting ham.
He's getting ham.
Fair enough.
Ham and cheese.
Fair
I don't know what it is.
Well, you already got the Swiss for the shrimp.
Correct.
So
truth be told, I can't tell a lie because I turned over a new leaf.
Yeah.
One of the things I gave up for Lent this year is, most people give up. I'm gonna give up drinking soda. Or I'm gonna give up. You got to do something that's pleasing to God.
Right.
Be a better person.
Yeah.
Do something in service to the community.
Yeah.
Be generous. You see Alejandro sitting over here, I mean, are you still in school? What's the deal with you?
She's on a break. Go ahead.
Not in school.
Right.
I didn't know I was going to get dragged into this.
You knew full well you were getting dragged at some
I was
point.
trying to mind my business.
Egg McMuffin meal deal or something.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, though, have you ever had the ones with the syrup in it?
The McGriddles.
Is it McGriddles? Is that what
It's a McGriddle. Yeah.
Let me just tell you.
What?
I don't eat at McDonald's often. Now, you know I like to eat. I ain't afraid to eat.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I'm on the Monjuro. Did I tell you that story?
What's that?
So I go to the doctor.
No, you told us this last time.
No,
you told us this last time.
Oh.
I got the COVID.
That's why I don't remember it.
COVID the second week of January.
Yeah.
Definitely had it. Tested positive. I might have had it 16 times before that, but never tested positive.
Gotcha.
Or never got tested when I was feeling bad. I got the COVID. So I was going to start the Monjuro, right?
And what was the real name on the Monjuro?
Monjuro. That's what it's called.
It's Monjuro, but he was saying Monjunis.
Okay.
Monjuro,
That's right.
Yeah, same thing.
Monjuro. All right.
So the Monjuro makes you nauseous.
Yeah.
It's tough to eat.
Yeah.
I found a way.
Of course.
But it's tough.
Perseverance is important.
I've lost because I got off. I took a week, got the COVID, got off, got back on it about a week and a half ago, and I have lost 4 pounds already.
So,
Not doing nothing different.
good.
Now, when you see me, like I've once told you before, people walk amongst me. They don't walk with me.
Correct.
And my shadow did what once?
Do what?
My shadow did once. I told you this.
No, I don't remember
My
it.
shadow killed a small dog once.
Oh, good Lord.
I told you that.
I thought you said your shadow got up and high-fived you.
That's never happened.
Okay.
But I'm looking forward to the day when I'm thin enough where it can actually jump up and high five.
Yeah.
And it's coming. So when the beach comes in
Yeah.
April,
Nobody's pushing you back in.
a Greek god.
Yeah.
I'm going to look like Adonis. Now, were you referencing calling me a whale by pushing me back?
No, I said you wouldn't be a whale anymore. I said you're not going to be.
You said nobody's going to push you back.
I said when the beach comes around, nobody's pushing you back in
Can you
because you are
believe this guy?
not going to be a whale.
Insult me. Real nice
Not
show
whale.
you got here.
No.
Real nice freaking show.
I just said
Insult
not
your
whale.
guests on that.
I did not say whale. I said not whale.
You need to go to confession, man.
Well.
Ryan's showing his true colors right now.
Telling you, man. You can take the St. Paul out the boy, but the St. Paul is always in the
Did you
boy.
see LSU basketball Wednesday night?
They won?
No, they were winning though. they were winning though.
No.
Hey,
Did they win? No.
first 6 points, first 2 trips up the court. Parker Edwards for 3, Parker Edwards for 3, and then Matt McMahon took the ball away from the hot hand, and LSU ends up losing. That's the full synopsis of the game.
You know, I can't really. But when we go in the break and come back, I'll
Which
make
is
a
like
couple
3
of
seconds.
comments.
Okay.
Because I want to talk about TD too.
All right,
You wanna
it's
talk about
8:30.
tea.
It's time for news. Foodie Friday. That's what this is.
Come on, dog. Yeah, I want to talk about TD.
TD?
Yeah, TD. Latoya.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Latoya. How sophomore and freaking juvenile is she, dude? Flipping a float off. Who freaking does that?
You want to put the picture back?
I don't even think my 18-year-old son would do that. I mean, it just seems like it's so childish. And then the 15 people with the freaking gun charges, and they let them all go because one of them is an LSU basketball player. Whatever. Sports. And you and I talk about that. I mean, what's society? You got a girl from LSU telling people to cheat. She's a freaking gymnast. Don't that violate the student policy?
She didn't tell anybody to cheat.
She okay.
She said when I need creativity and inspiration.
She advertised for a company where kids can go and cheat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so name, image, likeness. What are the limitations to where we go with that?
We're also gonna have to make a sandwich at some point.
What time? Are y'all ready? Let's do it.
No, when we get back in.
I mean, what? Dude, you always right. It's 8:30. Show ends at what time?
9.
You got a half an hour.
All right.
You're looking at the king of Poboys.
I know. I know.
Okay.
I don't want to jam this up. I don't want to jam this up in the last 2 minutes of the show.
I can produce in a half an hour.
7. It'd be 4 minutes per sandwich. 4 minutes per sandwich. Really?
Especially if it's like seafood. Now let's be fair, okay? This is a little bit more complicated because it's a little bit more steps. But if it was like shrimp po' boy or roast beef,
yeah.
Well, I got to do is dress it, gravy it. Shrimp po' boy, same thing. All I got to do is grab the shrimp, throw it on it after the bread's dressed. You don't want to play with me. I got quick hands. Did I ever tell you that you can always count on your hands?
You did in the last segment.
Oh, I did?
You said that in the last segment.
Well, I got plenty more where that came from. I mean, I could go
Let's
on
see if there's Axe Brothers in
for
the Facebook today.
days and days and days. I talked to Kyle Roddy this morning, and so I think
Kyle Roddy is Chip.
Kyle Roddy Klein Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chip Klein, and Clarence Baines Young III is Trey.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Clarence Baines.
Yeah, I didn't know that one at all.
For the longest time, I thought his middle name was Swain, so I called him Swayze, or C for Clarence.
Yeah.
And one day he had to correct me. He's like, "It's actually Baines." I'm like, "Man, that's even worse." What the heck? He's like, "Okay, Troy David. As you know, we were doing our commissioning mass for our retreat, Alejandro. So Mr. Haldane gets up there.
Wait,
Everybody calls me Rocco. And they introduce us, and, the priest does a little blessing over us. So what do you think the wise guy does?
Calls you Rocco?
No.
Calls me Troy David. Troy David Morrow.
Mm-hmm.
Even before the Clio was like,
hang on.
Who the hell?
Hey, be completely fair. You have to be transparent about this story because, number one, that's how it was written on the registration.
That is not true.
That is true. That was what was written on my list. And number two,
that is not true.
After I read your name, it's totally true. After I read your name, I realized where this was going, and I stopped, and I stepped back for a second, and then I leaned back in the microphone and said, Rocco, and everybody laughed.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. You were trying to be funny, I guess.
On the bat, no, I was trying to make up for it because I didn't think anybody. I wanted to make sure everybody knew who Troy David Morrow was.
I believe.
But as I read Troy David Morrow off the thing, I'm like, wait a minute.
See, he's crawfishing.
Nope.
I got him.
Nope.
Hook, line, and
I
sinker,
made it good.
Alejandro.
You don't got anything.
Get off of the Facebook. What are you looking for over there?
I'm on Instagram.
Look, trying to find a shirt or something. You going out tonight? What's the deal, man?
No, I'm not going out tonight. I'm working tonight.
Let me tell you.
Well, wait, no, Saturday.
I gotta tell you.
Saturday, if anybody likes Abby Lee, she has a full band show in Gonzales.
All right. We'll just go door to door in Gonzales.
I don't remember the place. I'm really sorry.
Go check out Abby Lee's Instagram.
Yeah, it's probably on there.
She came on before Gilman. Yeah. I listen to her. I either listen to 98.1, in the morning. I'll listen to you, and then I'll switch over to 98.1. Usually got Rob, and them are gone most of the time, but I try to catch Michelle to rock my face off.
Yep.
And I saw her, and what a sweet lady, by the way. She saw me. I was trying to get in the door, struggling. She opened the door. You didn't. She opened the door for me.
I'm doing a live show up here.
And she said, you couldn't come down in your break. And then she said, do you want me to help you? Let me help. She got in the elevator, pushed the buttons, held my coffee. What a sweet young lady. She's looking good, too, boy.
She is.
She's looking good.
She's
That's how I'm
crushing
looking.
it.
Yeah,
She's
she's looking good. Not that she looked bad before, but
no,
you can tell.
Because I've walked that journey.
It's tough.
And it's tough to walk that journey as a man in your 30s. It's even tougher for a woman. Oh, let's get a look at that forecast. It's a little bit breezy out there today. High of 76. So not as much rain rolling through the town last night as we were expecting. That means we're going to be starting off with a little bit higher temperature today, getting up to 76, and it's going to be breezy. Overnight low down to 51 tonight. Tomorrow's high 78. Sunday's high 83. Looking ahead to next week, there's a 40 to 50% chance of rain Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to start off your next week. Right now, we are at 72 degrees in downtown Baton Rouge. All right.
It is hot. Muggy. Oh. Girl is crunching it. Jesus.
837. Talk 107.3 FM, WBRP. Rocco's in the house for Foodie Friday.
Reach out and touch faith.
About time to make a sandwich. But
October, they coming to the River, not the River Center, the Smoothie King Center, the
Depeche
Mode. October 2.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm
you
in.
Get your tickets.
Talk to
Scott Lashney. He's going. Bunch of people going.
I'll grab tickets if you grab
all
those.
I ever wanted.
Can all three of us go together?
Yes, we can.
You get the general manager of this place to get us some tickets.
What?
I mean, why don't you get Gordy to get us some tickets? He's got to have some kind of pull somewhere.
No, I just drop his name wherever I go.
Will that get us in?
No, it'll get you a 15% discount.
I don't know if it do. So tell him to get us some tickets. Call
All right.
Flynn Foster up.
All right, I might do that.
My time's valuable. I come in here.
Do you think Flynn Foster's a Depeche Mode guy?
No, but I mean, I'm sure he would understand. You give me $100 to come in here, I'm worth 3 times that amount.
All right.
3.
Yeah, at least.
The number 3.
Hey.
Once again. Yeah, so
if you're listening on the radio and not watching on Facebook Live, New Orleans Mayor, the distinguished birdfinger LaToya Cantrell, flipping off a float, is on our screen here. Rocco?
So you got her here. So she's like got the big open. She's like, ooh, like she sharded or something, right? So she squeezed a little cheese. Then she's got the finger. This chick in the back behind her.
She wants nothing to do with this smoke.
She's like, what the hell? And then more importantly, these 2 dudes look like they got out the Desire Project and just threw them in the stands with her.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of riffraff is she hanging with?
Well, here's the thing. Look at the zoom in.
Yes.
This woman in the background wants nothing to do with this entire scene.
She can't even believe
She is very quickly realizing why tickets to the grandstand were available. And if
go
you
back and show the bird.
go zoom all the way out, yeah, look at this.
She's even shooting it.
Yeah.
She can't even do it right.
No.
She shoots the bird with all the fingers. And you gotta have
all the way down. You gotta go knuckle deep.
Knuckles in
Knuckle deep.
She got the whole. That's like 8-year-olds shooting the bird.
I've got 2 more questions. Look at this ear. Is she a Tolkien character? What is that? What is that ear?
What's that?
It goes all the way down. She's got a dorsal fin on the bottom of her ear. Yeah. And then now zoom all the way out. Zoom all the way out.
Nobody with her.
Nobody with her. Hey, you want tickets to the grandstand?
Right, not
the mayor gonna be there? No, I'm out.
No, thank you.
Nope.
I'll take my chances on St. Charles, but everybody with the 15 weapon
1500 block,
charges, shooting around and stuff. I'll take my chances diving a bullet rather than sit with you, you freaking troll.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I listened to the thing with Alduin before I came, which, by the way, Kyle is an old fraternity brother of mine. Know him very well. Great dude. Worked with him at the Capitol when we were college students. He went on to work for Bud Mapes, who was a lobbyist down there for years before he went into politics.
Yeah.
You remember?
No. Yes, there's a connection we'll get to off the air.
Okay. So anyway, just listening to him, like, and you talking about the recall. Why didn't you do this 2 years ago or a year and a half? You know, why are we waiting? And look, and here's the thing about it, dude. When they had the press conference in front of City Hall, you see no white people. I mean, everybody up there with the recall petition were black.
That's an important point. That is an important point. Because don't make this sound like it's a racist thing. Yeah, no.
Her own constituents want her gone.
Hey.
That's how the gravity of the situation has become that. That's how bad it is.
So what I love about that is it's transcended the whole race argument. Like, you've skipped past the race argument because if black people want a black mayor gone, it's not a black-white issue.
It's not.
White people have nothing to do with this on any level.
And sure, there might be.
You say
all ethnicities signed the petition. There's no doubt.
100%.
But the majority are from her African American constituency.
Yes.
And so, I mean, that is deplorable. If I'm her, I just say enough's enough, and I just resign.
No, absolutely.
I mean, if they hate me that bad, if I'm doing something and that many people dislike me,
I'm
throwing in the towel.
There's this other part, though. There's this other part, Rocco, because she's not a native New Orleanian. She doesn't give a damn about the city.
She ain't even.
So there's this other part of me that thinks
she don't even talk like us.
There's a whole part where, like, at what point does she turn into Tony Montana once he starts diving his head into the coke? Like, say goodnight to the bad guy. Like, at what part does she turn into that and just go full board? We got to make a sandwich.
Okay, so you know what we're doing. I've already told you.
Yeah. We
got
shrimp. We got jalapeno infused mayonnaise.
That's right. And we're also putting
Creole mustard.
Not just Creole mustard. What's the company out of New Orleans that makes most of the proprietary products? Company.
Are they still out of New Orleans?
Been around forever.
Zatarans?
Yeah. Zatarans.
I thought somebody bought them.
Zatarans. You got to have the Zatarans Creole mustard. Any other Creole mustard is just not the same.
No, it's not. And Zataran's Creole, it's got a different flavor to it. It's got a different kick to it.
So
I could just dip French bread in the Zatarans and be happy.
So we're going with the Creole on the bottom.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
We're going with regular mayo on the top.
Hey, infuse it with some jalapenos.
Now look, I told you my story about that, okay? I can make jalapeno infused mayonnaise. It's very easy to do. You cut up the jalapenos, you save a little bit of the juice, you put it all together, you mix it up, there you go.
Drop a seed.
You didn't have to deal with just having jalapenos on top, which by the way, you get a stronger taste of the jalapenos because they're bigger. You don't cut them, and when you cut them, juice gets off. It's
right. And if you infuse it, you're not going to get many of the seeds, and the seeds are where you find the capsaicin.
While we're talking. So if you ever fry oysters at home, some people take them and they wash them, you know, even though they're already washed. When you have oysters and you're handling oysters, all the liquid around the oyster, if you wash that off, or some people take them, and I've seen them pat them dry with a paper towel, that takes away a lot of weight of the oyster, and it actually makes them shrink when you fry them. So don't ever do that.
Okay.
It's a little Rocco tip for you.
I like it.
So then we go on with the tomato. How you say tomato in Spanish, Alejandro?
Tomate.
Tomate. Were you sure about that?
Hey, we made it to 8:44,
Yeah, it's like you make it up.
You haven't just slipped into a random bilingual thing.
So I did. I talked to her earlier. You were
off air.
You wasn't paying attention.
No, I was paying attention, but it was off air. I said you haven't slipped into
She
one.
knows the deal. La comida está muy bueno. La comida está muy bueno. See?
Sí.
See. Muchas gracias. And then we're going to go with the grilled. Now we take and we blacken these when we grill them. And I have to tell you, we made our own blackening sauce seasoning for a while.
You did?
We did. But then I tried Chef Paul Prudhomme's.
Okay.
And I got to tell you, his blackening redfish and his blackening seasoning that you can buy at any store.
Okay.
If you don't use it and you haven't used it, and everybody knows who Paul Prudhomme is.
Yeah, K. Paul.
Right. It is absolutely probably one of the best pre-bought seasonings that I've ever bought.
Okay.
I mean, it's that good.
I'm happy to know that.
So that's a little tip for your listeners as well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put the cheese on top, which is going to be Swiss.
Okay.
And what's the most important thing about Swiss cheese?
I don't know.
When do you know it's real Swiss cheese?
When you got holes in it?
Got to have the holes in it. Right?
Yeah.
If you don't have holes in it, it ain't real Swiss cheese. I got to get on these guys. They're cutting this too much, man. It's too big.
Thick.
It's too thick. No wonder why we're losing revenue.
Thick cheese.
So then we're going to go with the Swiss. This looks so good. I can't even. Alejandro, anyway, it's so beautiful.
He's not finishing sentences anymore.
I just can't even,
No, this is a glorious sandwich.
It's so beautiful. And this will be our Poboy of the day. Because every Friday on Lent, we usually throw in a Poboy, which is a seafood. We make up some sort of combination of this, that, and the other. This thing, that thing, and the other thing.
Yeah.
And there you have it, my brother. Let me top it.
Oh, my God.
Make sure I could keep the cheese. I should have put the cheese on the bottom, but...
Well, no, because if you put the cheese on the bottom, the shrimp couldn't mingle with the mustard.
No, man. Let me handle it. Stay in your lane. You want to put the cheese on the bottom because then the shrimp and everything will stay on.
Now, I understand that, but if you want the shrimp to mingle with the mustard...
Look, if you go into a po' boy place and they have all the dressings on the bottom, the lettuce, tomato, and the pickles, turn around and walk the heck out. It's just like I've always told you. You go into a restaurant, the owner's skinny, what do? You leave. You leave. Why?
You go into a barbershop, the guy's wearing a hat, what do?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And you said that one time, too.
Well, because my barber growing up wore a hat.
This guy.
Good old Nat. His name was Nat. Nat in the hat.
Just telling you. It's hard. Damn work. Being this good. Oh, Scott Rock coming in. You're about to see the finishing touch, baby.
He's okay, y'all. If you're listening on the radio, this is not a heart attack.
Here we go.
He's just very impressed with himself right now, and he should be.
Doctor told me I'm the healthiest fat guy he knows. I told you this already. And I'm not really fat. My mom used to call me husky.
Yeah.
So I'm just husky. There
Oh,
you have it.
Lee, that's gorgeous.
Look at it. Take it all in.
Yeah.
Can you smell it?
Yes.
Can you smell it?
No.
Where's the camera? Can you see it over here?
Okay, wait. Interesting takeaway here. Rock, I'm going to be serious for a minute. Interesting takeaway here. When you smell the bread and the jalapeno together, like that fresh, sweet bread smell with a little bit of spice behind it in the smell. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. I can't wait to dig in on this. This is going to get pornographic in the break.
Don't blame me for being beautiful.
That's
okay. That's the first thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Being this handsome and being me, it is hard being me.
I bet.
But I will tell you, as she hands the po' boy back over to me, Alondra, I do know her real name, listening audience. I tease her and call her Alejandro. It just sounds more authentic, you know.
Well, it's because you're not saying it the way it's supposed to be said. If you say it Alondra, yeah, it's not
more authentic than her authentic name.
What?
Say it in Spanish.
Alondra.
Alondra. Alondra. Alondra.
All right, we have 30 seconds to hit your money now. If you're not watching us on Facebook Live, shame on you. This segment brought to you by Babbel, apparently. It is Friday on Talk 107.3 FM. He's Rocco. 3358 Drusilla Lane. What is it?
The catchphrases.
If you put a po' boy on the roof, on the top of your head, you'll beat a hole through your... You'll beat your brains out when you're trying to get to him.
I was telling you about this the other day. 28 years, you still can't get it right.
Well, I'm aging me. Here's your money now. We're back in 5 minutes, so we'll get the full plug in then.
Where's Scott Robb? They left?
No, he's on Eagle.
Let me go check with him. I think he's black.
What? Guys, ask for the sandwich. I don't know if it's on their menu or do I?
Can someone on the Facebook Live let me know what's happening with the stream? Are y'all good? Are y'all seeing this?
Fantasy Girl by Johnny O.
Is Monjuno like that Ozempic stuff?
I have no clue. Yeah.
I believe that it's true because someone on the Facebook says they're taking Monjuno now and it definitely takes the weight off. But like, have y'all heard of Ozempic and like Kim Kardashian and like other stupid people are having like Ozempic parties where you like, you inject yourself, it's insulin or glucose or some semi-glute. Oh, fucking no. I mean, I don't freaking know.
Is the break rolling?
Yeah, it is. No. You just can't hear it because my mic's on. Anyway, yeah. Byron says, my business partner is a Dalmatian. You get used to it over time.
I mean, they claim to be my people because they all moved to St. Tammany after Katrina. So much so that they renamed it St. Tammany Parish. Because St. Bernard Parish. St. Tammany.
Okay, got to take care of the old people.
No, I appreciate that.
Don't need the headphones anymore, right? Because we're on the YouTube.
Well, yeah, you still need it for the microphone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
This might be your best work ever.
You think so?
Yeah.
We're still on the air?
Yeah, we're on YouTube right now. We got 4 more minutes on air.
We're on
So-
Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
Beautiful.
Like this legit. This, you know, I love damn near everything. You
Right.
do. Damn near everything you do.
Right. Right.
Hey, are you gonna tell me what time?
What time? What? 7:20 or 7 in the first.
Yeah.
Hang on. Yes. I'm sorry. 8:20. He said no traffic bed.
Who's no traffic?
So that would have been the traffic report after the break. That was after this day in history. And he didn't give me a time on the other one, which is why I asked him on the next one.
Is Chuck here today?
Go see that one. You what?
Is Chuck here today?
He will be.
I got the worst freaking knife out of all the ones we have, which isn't sharp and will not cut. This is garbage, Alejandro. Olandra. Do I roll my R's good for? I speak a pretty good Spanish, huh? You're impressed. It's okay. I understand. You know, when you're dealing with uneducated people every day, and you have to work with a host who got a degree in like political science or something. I mean, you know, what did you get your degree in? Business?
Economics.
You look like a freaking numbers nerd, man. You didn't get your grades. Well, go back and finish. What the heck?
Which is low. Yeah. It's all good. There's gonna be a lot of. I know. Oh.
You know, the old guys over there, Condon, and well, don't put cheese on mine. Hold the jalapenos.
No.
It's like they take one bite. What do you think? Pretty good, huh?
This might be the best thing you've ever done.
Oh, keep talking.
So first of all,
Keep talking.
I need to admonish you, because Lent is supposed to be a sacrifice.
Admonish me.
Admonish.
There's no demons in me.
Lent is supposed to be a sacrifice. This is
It's good, huh?
this is amazing.
Thank you.
This might be the best you've ever made.
Keep going.
No, because you know I love the Crescent City Connection. You
Mhm.
know I love the club we had the other time. Was it 2 times ago that you were here?
Yeah.
This right here, Rock.
No, all kidding aside, it really is a good po'
It's
boy.
amazing.
And it is quintessential Louisiana when you think of the ingredients that are
Yes.
in it. You know, the grilled shrimp,
The grilled shrimp,
always
Louisiana seafood.
Seafood
Yes.
from
Leidenheimer.
Louisiana. Always Leidenheimer French bread. You know, we tell people all the time, over and over and over,
Mhm.
the reason why our price point is where it is because of the products we use.
Yeah.
You want me to dumb it down? I can make the same po' boy for you and sell it to you for $7.
Right. I don't want that.
But you're getting
Mm-mm.
crappy bread,
Yeah.
seafood from Indonesia,
Yeah.
and we're not doing that.
Right. You're not getting.
A man has to stand by principles
Absolutely.
in life.
I need to let the Miss Vicky over at Ghost Slim know right now. I'm not coming today.
Yeah,
I'm
tell
supposed to
Miss
wait. No,
Vicky
I'm not coming today.
You're taking a day off.
Normally during a Foodie Friday, what I will do is I will take a bite so I can give a review of it on the air, and then I will dutifully put the rest of that food aside until I get back from my weigh-in. That ain't happening today. It's just indulgent.
Little song for you on Lent Friday.
Yeah.
Worthy of every song we could ever sing. You know that song?
No, I don't.
Worthy of all the praise we could ever bring. We
Are you-
live for you.
I don't know the song.
Oh, we live for you, Jesus.
I figured his name was coming up somewhere.
Yeah, man. Look, so
we got 1 minute to
you
go
know,
on air.
Holy Spirit doing well. Everything's great. Poboys are fantastic. 26 years in the game, continuing to set the bar when it comes to seafood and po' boys in general in the Baton Rouge region and the greater Gulf South.
First of all, before we get out of here, we got 1 minute to go. He's
Yes.
Rocco from Rocco's New Orleans Style.
I
Po' Boys,
am.
3358 Drusilla Lane. Father Matthew Graham says good morning, and he can't wait to dig in on one of these.
Talked to his parents the other day.
All right.
How you doing, Paul?
There you go.
I'm at the fish fry.
If you want to get a hold of this po' boy, does it have a name?
No, it's
Okay.
actually, there's no specific name like we name all of our po' boys. It's just the po' boy of the week.
Okay, po' boy of the
So
week.
come in after the po' boy of the week. It'll be on the board. It'll have the description. You get it, you get it. You don't, that's fine. We got all kind of other seafood we can sell you.
Moon Griffon is coming up next. Brian Kilmeade after that. He's Rocco. She's Alondra. I'm Brian. Thank y'all so much for playing
It's
along
always
this
a pleasure
week.
being here.
Facebook, stick around for a couple more
I love
minutes.
you, Brian.
Here comes ABC News. Y'all have a great weekend.
You don't love me back. You see that?
I do love you back.
That's the kind of relationship I got with this guy.
You have to
He
learn how to
can't-
manage a clock. What are you,
he
Aaron
can't
Brooks?
even
Are you
tell
Aaron
me-
Brooks managing this clock? Are you Les Miles?
By the way, that's pretty good because he was a horrible clock. He could not. He would have been a much better quarterback if he could manage the damn ball.
I know.
Because he actually could throw a damn ball really well. Unlike what we have now. I mean, oh, goodness gracious. I mean, we can't have another season without a quarterback. I don't know what the hell they're waiting for. I mean, I really don't. I mean, at some point,
Rocco's going to have quality control up somebody's ass.
you know, the slice we have is a $3,800 slice.
Good Lord.
And some bitch could cut meat, cheese itself. All you got to do is set the dial, put it on the thing. There's a guard that you flap on the end of it. You push it down, and you put it on automatic. It cuts it. You don't even have to cut it. You know, most of the manual. You don't even have to do that. And he still can't get it right, Alejandro. Makes me a very upset man. I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell?
So, my apologies, y'all. No, I'm not sorry. I'm eating this damn thing.
Yeah, man, that was the song. I had a big plan. I was going to join a three-piece ensemble and sing Christian music. What do you think of that idea, Alejandro?
She's busy getting a lot of stuff done all at once.
Shame on you. But
Guys,
that's okay.
do yourselves a favor and go get the sandwich today.
Yeah.
Normally I'll give a full on detailed review, and I was just so overwhelmed with joy in my heart over this. So I can barely tell the tomato's there, which is weird, because normally tomato pops out early on me, because you've got different levels between the Creole mustard underneath and the jalapeno on top. You got two different kinds of little bitty pops, because the jalapenos or pickles are not overpowering, and then Zatarans is Zatarans. I had Zatarans in my baby bottle. So both of those with the shrimp down the middle and the grilled shrimp are not they're not they're like perfectly prepared.
I'll tell you the
So
only
you're
thing
not
that can make it better.
What?
Is my grandmother used to make this before,
Mhm.
okay? And they used to use bull shrimp. Okay? After a bowl,
Yeah.
they would make these po' boys. And the bull shrimp makes it even that much better.
I bet.
Because you got the seasoning from the bowl and everything that goes in, and it ties in well with the Zatarans and everything else. So yeah, look, I've told you this before, and I don't just say this to make myself feel better. Well, maybe I do. You know, when you got a hankering for doing something, and you start to really figure out flavor profiles of different things,
Yeah.
then it's easier. It's much easier.
Let's get you back on mic here.
Oh, I need this mic. Yeah. So what I was saying, if you couldn't hear me on YouTube, I apologize because the host is like half asleep. But when you start to dabble in food and you've been in the industry as long as I have, over time you figure out certain flavor profiles
Mm-hmm.
that blend well together, and that's part of making anything taste good.
Right.
And it's funny because I heard you talking, and you and Alondra, it was probably last week sometime, and y'all were talking about Southeast Louisiana, and if you're anywhere else and Lent's going on, you got limited options if you're
Yes.
like up north, right?
Right. You
But
can do
if
a
you're
lobster
here-
roll. Yeah.
If you're here, it's unlimited.
Right.
I mean, whatever it is, you could think of probably a million different dishes and combinations of food,
Mhm.
because the great thing about being here in Louisiana, we could just go to the swamp,
Mhm.
stick our damn hand in the water, and pull up whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and cook that son of a bugger, and it'll be, I don't care what it is, a nutria rat, an alligator,
One day we're gonna
put the
figure out.
alligator sauce on it.
We're gonna figure out how to market Nutria. You ever had it?
I've had it. It's a little too
Way too gamey.
It tastes like its environment. I mean,
Right.
That's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
It tastes like a rat or a giant chicken that's been running around in the marsh eating weeds. That's what it tastes like. It's got a kind of a musky, muddy.
Musky. That's a good word.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it tastes like.
Because it's not
just
gamey like wild pig.
No, it doesn't. I'm not saying it's bad.
No,
I'm
I
just
am.
saying, well, certain things like for example, liver. Do you like liver?
No.
Love it. Duck. Do you like duck?
Yes.
A lot of people don't like duck because it's got too much of an iron taste to it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't like it. I think it's fantastic. It's like chicken livers, fried chicken livers. Ever had fried chicken livers? You go to the Blue Store all the time. It's Chrissy's favorite place. Get you a couple of chicken livers and try it.
Okay.
You ever had the ramaki? You go to the wedding, they got the ramaki.
Yeah.
So
Love that.
that's the chicken liver wrapped in bacon with a watercress nut.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
All right.
Fantastic. Bacon and the liver goes well. You got the crunchiness of the water chestnut.
Yes.
Right?
Mhm.
Or is it crest nut?
Watercress.
Watercress?
It's watercress. It's not.
Are you sure? You might want to Google it. I think you're wrong. I think it's a water chestnut. I don't know. The Asian folks use it a lot.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Very thrifty people, man.
Don't walk down this path.
No, I'm just saying.
Even though we're just on Facebook, we're
some
still
of the
on
best
Facebook.
seafood you'll ever eat is boiled by Asians. Dude, go to freaking where Miss Zealand Market, one of your sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? Miss Becky?
Stephanie.
Miss Stephanie. They got that right next to that. They have the that grocery store, Country Corner.
Country Corner.
Go try that dude's seafood.
Seriously.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Go try his crab. He did crabs during crab season. Try his seafood.
Okay.
His oysters. I mean his crawfish are fantastic. I'm telling you, they just they moved here, most of them in the 70s, and they integrated, and they're some of the best seafood bowlers that they have.
Okay.
It's true.
I'll give it a shot.
I'm making that up.
I just know it's
go
a.
to Houston and get the Vietnamese, crawfish the way they make them in Houston.
It's yes, and that's what I'm talking about. It's a different flavor profile, and a lot of what we like has to do with nostalgia. So, I'm almost done with this half a sandwich.
Are you gonna save her some?
She got the other
My
half.
gosh,
She
dude.
got the other half.
You're freaking eating all of her sandwich.
I don't care. Is that good?
Here you go, big gun. You said jalapenos no cheese. That's you. Mr. Garcia, no jalapenos.
So back into it, Facebook. The rest of the story is you got two different kinds of spice between the Zatarans and the jalapenos. You've got the grilled shrimp bringing that flavor profile and consistency to it. The Swiss cheese pops out to kind of like, I don't want to say neutralize some of the spice, but that's kind of what it does. And then the lettuce and tomato are just like the crispy freshness, that like
Don't worry about
wraps the whole thing together.
it.
And of course, Leidenheimer bread does its job as always. So, I mean, it is this perfect combination of flavors. Like it, I feel like I'm gushing too much. But it is that good. It is that good. No, I know, but I'm like, I'm like searching for something critical to be critical about something, and I can't find it.
Be that guy.
Mm-mm.
I had my hands full. Somebody grabbed my butt when I was in that freaking elevator. I went to the third floor by accident. Just telling you. Look, there is an afterlife. There are ghosts that roam this planet. Just so you know.
All right, Facebook, we're gonna get out of here.
Stay away from them.
And y'all have a great weekend. 3358 Drusilla Lane. Go see Rocco. Ask for this sandwich. If you put one of Rocco's po' boys on top of your head, you'll beat your brains out with your tongue trying to get to it.
That is correct. And in order
to make a great New Orleans style po' boy, you got to be from New Orleans.
We will see you there.
All right. Y'all have a great weekend. See you Monday.
Have a good weekend.
This is your